Venezuela has stopped accepting deportation flights from the U.S.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen so much hypocrisy in a week.
Venezuela has stopped accepting deportation flights from the U.S. and Mexico after a deal between the nations fell apart. Those flights had been seen as a successful way to try to stem the flow of migrants from Venezuela. Correspondent Allie Bradley is live along the Arizona border with some details, Allie.
That border battle once again heating up here. We just got our hands on some new migrant encounter numbers from our CBP sources that confirm that we are on track to beat last February's encounter numbers. We've already seen nearly 140,000 people enter the country, and that's with 6 days.
And of course, Venezuela doesn't want these people back because in 22 years, the crime rate is super low. And that makes me believe that maybe they're not sending their back.
1 week ago, a beautiful 22-year-old nursing student from Georgia was barbarically attacked, almost unrecognizable, while she was out on her morning run. She was doing keep herself in shape. She was a beautiful young woman. She was a great person, best nursing student there was. I spoke to her parents yesterday. They're incredible people. They're devastated beyond belief. But she was beautiful, just so beautiful in so many ways, and brutally assaulted, horrifically beaten, kidnapped, and savagely murdered. The monster that charged in the death is an illegal alien migrant who was led into our country and released into our communities by crooked Joe Biden. He's crooked. I took the name away from Hillary.
I mean, at least someone that didn't open the border said something about it.
I mean, this is a horrific loss for any family, and obviously, if whoever is found guilty, we need to make sure that that happens. And obviously, we don't want to see anything happen like that again. But here's the thing: we have done the work to make sure we're dealing with a broken immigration system. The Republicans have gotten in the way. They have gotten in the way. And that's what we continue to see over and over and over again.
You're the one sending way more money to Ukraine to do something in Ukraine. You're the one helping the migrants better than your own citizen that voted for you, which are pissed at you right now. And this is the vigil of Lake and Riley that no legacy media is showing anybody. Well, I guess that's too many white people for your camera, right? But hey, I do got the thing you want to put on legacy media.
Seattle City Council disrupted as asylum seekers and their supporters once again pleaded for support. Council President Sarah Nelson saying there are limited resources here.
I don't really want to participate in a conversation that should be had with county leaders, state leaders, federal leaders.
Council ultimately took a break from the meeting in the middle of chants from protesters yelling on behalf of the refugees. At one point, Councilmember Kathy Moore requested that SPD take action.
I request that we have police response. Our physical safety is being threatened by the actions of the demonstrators outside banging on the windows.
Eventually, arrests were made. It's the second time in 2 months that the group from Latin America has called upon Seattle leaders to fund their temporary housing. Refugees have been living in different area hotels, most recently this one in Kent. That stay was funded by Seattle taxpayers. Enesis from Venezuela said she knows this protest wasn't the most correct thing to do, but they've got kids. They feel pressured to act for them.
I've met enough Venezuelan people that actually left that place and are living a good life in Holland and Spain. It's just better system, better infrastructure, and they're doing great. So to me and them, it doesn't surprise them America is a way out, but you include everyone. And when you have a lot of male adults without family, maybe you're not attracting the best of the best. But the moment they want to deport them, you're like, stay over there. America, that is discrimination. It makes me wonder, do you have the best intention for your own people? Yeah, maybe for your votes. Maybe you don't want them to come back because you're like, yo, I told them the crime will stay low. Do not come back. I'm just surprised. Back in the day when a lady passed away, everybody would go crazy to make sure a lady can go out and drink. Now, One has jogged and she's gone, and nobody is opening like we need to protect women. I don't know how we've reached this situation. If I was living in America at this point, I would be very, very worried if I had a daughter. But hey, that's just me.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Put a fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome.